Curtis Knight shooting, he scores, and we're tied at 2 as Curtis Knight with a low shot that eludes Kells.
And it's a game of runs. What they do so well is shorten the run. So Vegas gets the first 2 goals in this game.
Now back across on the far side, worked into the far corner to Kinnear, back out in front, the shot. What a save by Hutchcraft of Rochester being where they are, making the playoffs the last 2 years. Fed over to Smith, touch pass in front, the shot, he scores! Lansbury from Smith.
The best buddies, these are the friends, these are the guys that have the secret handshakes and the inside jokes.
But it's grabbed on the far boards. Through a nifty pass in front, he scores! Jack Hanna!
Whereas if we're talking in November of 2023, he's the one that's got to cut his way to the net himself.
Back over to Killen, fakes the shot, near side, Jackson shooting, he scores! Casey Jackson whips the low shot past Hutchcraft.
Hutchcraft low after he had the number of a couple of Desert Dogs that were going that route prior.
70 points last season. Looking, back over to Smith, near side, Waters scores!
On that left side, Ryan Smith, Connor Fields, they're doing so much work in the middle and the right, and then you have Waters on the left. Not really guarded there, he has
Good start for the Knighthawks. 4-4 is our score. Thanks for joining us tonight. Fields shoots, he scores! Dials it up from distance.
Versatility, and the fact that he can do it in so many ways, and the fact that he can move the ball to somebody else's hands, and that just speaks to the overall depth of the super slow-mo. All right, so Hutchcraft makes contact with the ball. I think we see it peek out right there and bounces on the goal line. I don't think that ever crosses unless an overhead.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The ball does not cross the plane of the goal. Call on the field is no goal.
And it's a Lansbury for that.
Donville over near side, gets it back. Over to Hanna near side, he scores! Casey Jackson buries it on the quick stick.
Acting quarterback. So what he's doing is allowing players to gap out, creating space for them by navigating and surveying from atop the zone. Cut his way right to a point-blank spot on top of that crease.
Hanna in front, he scores! Jack Hanna, his second of the night.
From the Desert Dogs back on top, so Donville swims through a defender, gets it to Hanna, and then he just leaps through the air, waits a minute. It's amazing how...
Feeds it in front, the shot, he scores! Thomas McConvey.
As the offense is going back and forth, there should, and I think will be a penalty against Vegas, but...
Nice little head fake. Hits a cutting Smith, and that's off the right shoulder. The follow-up opportunity, Kells, oh, what a save, and that one is knocked away. Grab that rebound, Rochester get a fresh 30. Lansbury over now to Fields, shot, save, rebound, and Kells. And that one is denied by Kells. And here's an opportunity coming right out of the box. Simpson in on goal, shooting, he scores! And Simpson gives Vegas back the lead.
From the penalty box, it got evened up. He flings it down the floor, and Simpson racing it on a breakaway, shooting low.
Grabbed and played over on the near boards. Now flip pass, Smith wide open. Shot and kicked away by Kells, but the rebound is grabbed by McConvey.
Should be no surprise. They led the league last year.
Oh, that one is taken away. Here comes Tyler Miles in on a breakaway. Shot, oh, what a save. Up the floor they come. Charging in on that far side. Simpson feeds it in front. The shot, kick, save by Hutchcraft. Executing their play. Fed in the slot. That's tapped away. Lansbury picks it up. 2 seconds left. Fed in front. The shot. And that one is denied. Scores! Turner Evans with a buzzer beater.
Return it. So an initial save by Kells. Here's a rebound. And that is a goal. Yeah. At least half a second to go there, I'd say.
The call on the field is confirmed. We have a good goal.
Up top to Donville, back to Hanna. Hanna gives it over, Killen shoots, scores.
Mike Hazen sees something he doesn't agree with, and the Knighthawks are going to challenge as they believe this one should maybe remain tied. Oh, you know what? I think, well, everything's been overturned tonight so far.
After review, there's no conclusive evidence to overturn the call on the field. Call on the field stands. Good goal.
Horde hobbling on that right side, trying to get some feeling back.
Passed up top, the shot, he scores! Jack Hanna.
He talked about it last year with Adam Levy, saying that, you know, there's memes, everyone talks about how...
Back over on the far boards as Connor Fields now will join the rush. He'll take the feed over on the near side from long range, looking. Fake, feeds it in front, scores! Thomas McConvey.
A one-goal game, but so much talent. And what does Connor Fields do? Draws all the attention to him.
Across center, Hutchison spinning away from Lansbury. He'll give it on ahead to Jackson. Casey Jackson in the slot. Donville, oh, what a save! McConvey back over to Smith on the far side. Now to Fields, driving in, looking for a man in front of the net. Little head fake, shooting, scores!
Making that save on the left post, guarding that wraparound attempt, and allowing the Hawks to transition into offense. And then Fields steps up. I think we're always paying attention. Those are the things that come into play when you're not a stranger to the National Lacrosse League. And in the case of Ian Lord, he's got a couple hundred games under his belt.
Fed in front, behind the back, scores!
Once again, just like Connor Fields' goal, we talked about how it finished with that, but it started with a save from Hutchcraft.
Here in this contest, now to McConvey, turn in the corner, shooting, miss wide, the follow-up, what a save! Landon Kells. Best value for your dollar is the National Lacrosse League, that's what I tell everybody. Fed in front, scores! Ryan Smith buries it. And what a pass, and then the finish from... As Saunders, the second-year man out of Victoria, got it on ahead. Simpson shoots and scores! And there's the goal that they've been waiting for.
9 seconds of the third, we are packed to a one-goal game in what has been a nail-biter all the way through. Where the Desert Dogs were hovering last year. This was a number they struggled to get past.
Connor Fields, Smith, scores! Ryan Smith fired up.
4 goals on the night. We talked about his numbers last year, 46 goals.
Back to Hanna, over to Donville. Donville looking for a lane, over to Hanna, great pass, what a shot, scores!
And Jack Hanna for the Las Vegas Desert Dogs. Look at this.
Hanna lofts it over to Donville. Donville to Watson, down low, scores!
He finds enough of a seam on this left side, basically a backdoor play.
He's going to turn on the afterburners. Here comes Gilray in on a breakaway. Shot saved by Kells. Down to 9, Field scores! Loose ball is scooped up, and here come the Desert Dogs. In transition, the shot saved as Hutchcraft stopped Patra. Now Fields in front. Oh, what a passing play, but it just eludes the stick of Medeiros. Great three-way passing play, but they couldn't connect on that final pass. Fields' shot is stopped by Kells. Smith shooting, scores!
Landon Kells. A little bit here. Smith sort of cuts to the front, so Kells is kind of looking. He does get a chunk of this ball, but Fields, with just enough firepower, shoots it over the shoulder of the defending Josh Jackson. Remember, this Vegas team went 5-13 last year. It was the second worst record in the league. So when you're down by a couple of goals late in the game, what does this year's Desert Dogs team find a way to do? Because
over to Waters, to Curtis Knight. Looking, shooting, he hit the pipe. That one ricochets across center, grabbed by Fields. His shot is knocked out and back away. Come the Desert Dogs, a shot, and a great play coming back to strip that one away as Patra thought he had a clear shot in on goal.
50 saves for Riley Hutchcraft, and the fans in Blue Cross Arena here in Rochester on their feet.
We're down to 4 seconds as Chad Tutton will experience his first win as a Nighthawk in his debut. And they're going to tap up the goalie. 50 saves for Hutchcraft.